Attention human beings, we are back with another video, as well you can see because you're watching. But yes, we're back with another video, and this video is going to be a little bit different. So when I was editing last episode, where I had Caillou have a gazoo of an existential crisis, I was actually having a very hard time finding an episode I haven't already edited to make the meme. Because, I've edited so many Caillou episodes, I think I've probably done it to, every single episode. And as we all know, Caillou was also canceled, which is really sad. So I remembered that, and I was like, okay, I might have to stop making Caillou episodes, because I'm running out of episodes. But when I was thinking that, I found a discovery. A great discovery called Caillou's New Adventures. And so I found out there's a second series called Caillou's Adventures made by Wildbrain, which made the original Caillou. And I was like, oh, there's a secondary series. And I looked down at the episodes tab, and they're still making episodes. Alright, they're making actual episodes right now on Caillou's New Adventures series. So basically, when they said Caillou was canceled, they were basically saying the old one's canceled, but the new one's still good. Because apparently there's a new Caillou. And I was like, oh, man, I may not be able to run out of episodes. So I watched a Caillou's New Adventure episode, and oh my god, that was a mistake. Because when I pressed play, I was expecting a huge greeting from Caillou himself. But instead I got a big F you and a suck my Caillou. This show was awful. I have never hated a show so much as this one. It's just awful. So as we all know, Caillou itself is a pretty bad show. But in that show, it's kind of at the point where it's bad, it can be somewhat entertaining. And sometimes there's funny bits, which can be put out of context to be funny. Which is why I edit Caillou episodes. If you take everything out of context, it can be funny. But this isn't the case, okay? I was thinking about editing one of these episodes to introduce it to y'all, but I just can't. If I want to make a actual meme episode with this episode, it's going to have to be one of those I try to fix episodes like I did with Morgs. And actually, now that I'm talking about Morgs, this TV series, Caillou's New Adventures, makes Morg's content looks like it belongs in the Museum of Natural History, I swear to God. Now you might be wondering, wow, randomness, you're going pretty insane. Surely it's not that bad, right? No, it's that bad. It's really that bad. Now I don't know if I've edited so many Caillou videos in my life that I've just got this cult following for Caillou, or that it really is this bad, but when I saw the episode, I was offended. I was actually offended. Now, let's just go into the episode, and let me explain to you guys why I hate this show with a burning passion. Alright, so we're not even 10 seconds in, and we already got some problems. The first problem is being...
Look how they mess with my boy.
I'm serious. The art style in this, if you can even call it an art style, looks absolutely terrible. In fact, it actually looks like those videos back in 2017, which always had Spider-Man and Elsa in it. You remember those back in 2017? Those videos for kids where it was it always had Spider-Man and Elsa. Also, what the hell happened to the intro? I'm just a kid who's 4. Each day I grow some more. I like exploring. I'm Caillou. How am I meant to know how old he is? How am I meant to know who he is? How am I meant to know if he likes exploring or not? I don't know, because there's no intro. There's just this little, wild brain, fancy little overlay. There's no intro. Post-production me here. I just wanted to say that the entire mental breakdown I had about this Caillou series not having an intro, it's false. This series does have a different intro, because when I made that section, I looked up Caillou's New Adventure intro just to double check my statement, and I was wrong. but I wish I was right, because the new theme song they did is terrible, and also I don't want to play it because they'll definitely strike me for sure. But I got the link to the new theme song down below if you want to listen to it. I don't suggest it, but if you want to, options there. I should probably really start making scripts for these videos.
What's the matter, Caillou?
I don't know what my talent is.
Now the next problem is, well, I think you could kind of hear the problem. The voice acting in this show is just, it's not really acting. It's more like they hired people to put on a voice. Now, if you know anything about voice acting, then you know it's meant to be acting. But this does not sound like acting. You know why? Because you're not meant to hear acting. You can literally hear that these people are doing the voice. Okay? Dad's voice in this show sounds super deep. Caillou sounds like Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. Is he ready to catch Pikachu? Is he gonna catch them all? I don't know. But yeah, so far, the voice acting isn't good, and trust me, it's gonna get worse.
Hey, Caillou. It's okay. Don't be nervous.
That's right. Your ears did not deceive you. That indeed was Sarah's voice. Sarah from Caillou, a 4-year-old Asian girl's voice. So, I mean, I guess we could already see that the voice acting in this is just top-notch. Just top-notch.
Yeah, Caillou. Just go out there and have fun.
Oh yeah, and it turns out that Ginger Kid is now a chain smoker as well. Forgot to mention that.
Caillou had enjoyed a long summer break.
Wait, what? Okay, so I think I just might have found the next problem. There is no transition slide. You know, in the Caillou series where like it starts a new, like every episode in the old Caillou series and this one has its own separate kind of episodes. You know how there used to be like a transition slide, like the Grand Oak or something, like transition slides to tell you that it's a new story. This show doesn't have that. It makes it pretend that this is one long whole story, when in reality they're just starting a new story where Caillou just got out of summer break when we just saw him at school. So obviously these two aren't connected. This isn't the same episode. They just straight up didn't put up a title. They just straight up didn't give us a slide at all. I think we all know that the original Caillou series was lazy at times, but oh boy, Wild Brain got quite lazy on this one. They don't got any transition slides, and they hired absolute actors. How worse can this get? Honestly, how worse can it get? Oh wait, I know. Caillou is in a complete. As we all know, in the original Caillou series, Caillou was a bit annoying. He was a spoiled brat, and he's still kind of a brat in this series, but not as much. So I can't make fun of it as much, because he's not doing enough of bratty stuff. He does do some bratty stuff, but not as much. And I think they did that because the original series got a ton of backlash from parents, which is pretty reasonable. But come on, that was Caillou's whole thing. His whole thing was being a brat. That's what made him a god. So they just basically ruined Caillou at this point. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now, because there's nothing else I could say. This is just low quality, it's lazy. They changed everything about the series, including Teddy's color, and maybe they changed Dad's hair color, I'm not sure, I'm gonna check. But they changed so much about the series, including the art style. The production was absolutely lazy. It's on par with those old Spider-Man and Elsa videos. It's so bad, it makes Morgs look absolutely historic, and and you get the point. It's just bad. Now, why did Wildbrain do this? Why did they do this entire thing to begin with? Now, as we all know, as I said before, Caillou got a lot of backlash from parents, because the parents reported that their kids acted badly after watching the show, which kind of makes sense, to be completely honest with you. Because, you know, kids are susceptible to a lot of things. If you get a young enough child, you could pretty much, like, make them do whatever. So that does make sense. But so I'm pretty sure that's why they made a second series, to kind of, like, replace it. And let's be honest, they were trying to replace the original Caillou. It explains why they stopped making episodes on the old series and why they canceled it in the first place. They're replacing it. But even if they were replacing it, which they are, why were they so lazy about it? I'll tell you. They don't want to spend money. Now, it's not like they're running short on money, because keep in mind, they're like one of the biggest companies in Canada. But the thing is, when a company is big, they tend to be more cheap than smaller companies. Like, if you look at some of the biggest companies out there, you'll notice that they try to cut as much corners as businesses which are falling apart, which is kind of bad if you really think about it, because these big businesses got so much potential to make good but they just don't. And they cut so many corners, and it's a shame, because Wildbrain could have made it better. I'm just saying. But they didn't. And it's trash. And I'm very, very emotional on how trash this is. I can't speak. Which is why I'm making a hashtag. Now you could do this hashtag on, like, YouTube. You can make a YouTube video with this hashtag. I can't speak. I cannot speak. But yeah, you can make a YouTube video with the hashtag, tweet, Instagram post, whatever. But whatever you do, post something and use this hashtag. We're doing hashtag killthenewcaillou. Okay? This is our new hashtag. And to be honest, I'm not exactly serious about this hashtag. I just want to see how many people even do it. Probably gonna be 0. At max 3. But if any of you do, that'll be weird. I don't know why anyone will really even do that hashtag. It seems kind of pointless. But still, point is, this new series, it sucks. And I hate it. But that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, press the like button. And I don't normally ask you guys to share my videos, but this time I am, because my channel needs it. So if you liked it, press the like button, subscribe, and share, because my channel's dying. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.